years, we have seen two billionaires, Sir Richard Branson and Jeff Bezos, going to space and coming back safely. There have been petitions against Jeff Bezos for him to stay in the space forever. There have been tweets for and against them. Some are saying it's good for our technological development, some are not quite positive about it. What's this deal with this billionaires space race? Does it have any kind of benefit for us? Hi, Ranting Lolly here. Today we're gonna talk about billionaires who are going to space. I hate billionaires. I hate them from the bottom of my heart. Mostly because they have a lot of money and I don't. But there are many other reasons that I'm gonna discuss here, mostly rant. I'll be also talking about how it can be a benefit for us, for human development, if there's any, that is. Jeff Bezos, the richest man on earth, just went to space along with 4 people plus 2 artifacts, one being Amelia's goggles and another one being the Wright Flyers canvas. I don't even know if they're artifacts, honestly speaking, don't care. They came back safely on Earth after staying in the space for 10 minutes and feeling the weightlessness for about 3 minutes or so. In my opinion, it is a huge technological development. First, don't bash me in. Hear me out. You know, I'm gonna show you the logics. So hear me out first. I hate billionaires. Okay? So hear me out. It's huge because until now, none of the spaceships were able to be reused after their first flight. All of them are obsolete, because of which the cost for space project has been astronomical. I didn't intend any pun here, but it's so huge I can't find any other adjective. Because of this, the governments don't really want to invest in space projects. Now, the Blue Origin spaceship, New Shepard, obviously you know who's the owner. It's Jeff Bezos. If you don't know now, you know. Now, New Shepard has completed 5 flights back and forth since its building, and it is still reusable, which is a huge deal. It is a groundbreaking achievement in space technology. Okay, and it will not only reduce the cost, it's going to make space travel affordable. When I say affordable, don't think it's for the commoners like us, okay? Our destiny is sipping the tea, sitting in front of the TV, watching Netflix. Don't dream, idiot. Funding for new ventures, especially when it comes to the technologies and space and other scientific projects, is often very hard to come by from the government because of all the bureaucratic BS. And then there is the opposition parties, and then there is the voters, most of which think space projects are useless. There's also many other factors which some of us know, some of us don't. I don't want to talk about it. However, after all these things, these billionaires have huge amount of money to spare thanks to them not paying the tax, which I'm gonna talk about, don't worry. So they have more than enough money to spare in these kind of risky projects. Mind you, when I say risky, these are absolutely the most risky projects of any business ventures. So these can open new doors to the technological development, to the economical development, to the industrial development. How can it develop the economy and industry? Entrepreneurs can go nuts on new business, new ideas when the space travel become affordable. The heavy industries can go to space instead of staying on Earth. They can use the resources from the asteroids, which will actually help us. We are running out of resources. There's war going on between countries because of resources. So if we have the asteroids resources, we can use them. There are many possibilities. However, there are bad things here. There are many bad parts of it. First is about the billionaires who are starting the space companies. These people are not going to open the space for commoners unless they work for them. I'm not gonna talk about Elon Musk, Richard Branson, or any other billionaires here. I'm just gonna talk about Jeff Bezos. We know his history. We know the Amazon history of employment. I don't think anyone would be excited or happy about working for Jeff Bezos in space. People almost die working in Amazon. That shit is on Earth. And in that case, imagine working in space for Bezos. Your dead body won't be found. Nobody will know you died. Okay? This is really funny. But nobody will know you died. So that's gonna be an issue. Now comes the tax history of these billionaires. Don't worry, I ain't gonna show you any statistics or anything. Kidding. There you go. Thanks to ProPublica, I got these two graphs from their article. The link down below. Please do give them a read. I'm not gonna describe the whole thing. I'm just gonna say, look at their tax rate. 0.98% from whatever their wealth growth is. They report their total income less, and then they have to pay less tax, even with all the wealth growth they have. I just said that the government cannot pay for the space projects, for the scientific or technological fundings. Why do you think that happens? Because these people don't pay their taxes. If they did, if they paid their taxes properly, then the government would have enough money to invest in space, technology, science, health, education, employment, you name it. They would have the money. So it's their fault. It's practically their fault that the government cannot have enough money when they need it, because these people are not paying their taxes. Now, if we look at the second graph, this is the comparison between Jeff Bezos' wealth versus tax payment and a typical American household's wealth growth versus their tax payment. As you can see, from 2006 to 2018, he had huge wealth growth. It's called like, it's as steeper as it can get. And look at the tax payment, it's close to zero. And then there is our typical American household tax payment and their wealth versus their old wealth growth. Look at this. They have to pay more taxes than their wealth growth. And in most cases, they even lose their jobs. They even lose their houses. So what gives? And this is just from 2006 to 2018. Imagine from 2019 to 2021. Even with the pandemic, I'm pretty sure Bezos had quite a lot of earning, and he did actually, because we ordered a lot through Amazon. I don't use it, but many people do. So yeah, more or less everyone, we contributed to his wealth growth. I'm not saying don't buy from Amazon, because if you don't buy, then the employees are gonna get cut. Bezos will have no effect on him, but you know, we kinda did it. We kinda made him rich, so yeah, there's nothing to complain about. This is the reason people are unhappy about their space race. These guys make billion while their employees make pennies, and they avoid tax while their employees have to pay taxes more than their earnings. And they can't get away with it. Why would we be happy with these so-called achievements? These are not even Bezos' achievement. These are not even Richard Branson's achievement or whoever went along with them. None of these people directly worked on making the spaceships or designing the spaceship or planning everything. All of these were underpaid laborers, underpaid engineers, underpaid scientists. And those people are unnamed. We don't know their names. We don't know who worked behind these projects. Bezos is getting all the media coverage. In those media coverage, this is my question to the journalists. In those media coverage, How many journalists asked Bezos about his tax fraudulence? How many journalists have asked him about these bad working environment in all of his companies? None of the journalists did that. Everyone's praising Bezos. I have been reading multiple articles about these billionaires going to space and being the pioneers of space advancements. Everyone's praising them. Why? Why are these people getting the praise? Because they have the money? Because they have all the resources that they can spare? Those resources were supposed to be in government fundings, not in their banks. But all of them are just reporting false wealth growth or false income and paying less tax. 0.98% tax. You kidding me? Dude, my mom had to pay more tax than he did. She doesn't even earn that much. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for technological advancements, to be honest. I love technological advancement. However, these billionaires going to space is not gonna do shit for us. Us commoners are still stuck here. We won't have any access to the developments. At the end of the day, you and I work for these people, underpaid, die a pathetic death while working, or pee in a bottle because we don't have a break for our bathroom. This reminds me, I don't even have a weekend. I have been sick for weeks, but I can't go to hospital because I can't afford hospital bills. I can't take holidays because I have to pay the bills. So yeah, I can't even get my therapy because I have to choose between the therapy money and the bill money. I would choose my bill. Yes. F therapy, right? These people going to space, conquering space, doesn't do jack shit for us. We die poor. We die as middle class. We die as employees, not billionaires. So, I stand with the people who signed a petition for Jeff Bezos to stay in space forever, possibly on a faraway planet, so that he can't come back and we can distribute his money to his employees who can have a better life, maybe in a better company. Then again, no company is better. Trust me, the bosses we have in our top position, none of them are better. Every single one of them will make you work day in, day out. If one day you can't work, it's not work. If one day you can't overwork, you're a bad employee. That's our destiny. You're stuck on Earth. Or maybe if there's space adventure, we're gonna work in space under these shitty people, and they're gonna take our money because they can. And we can't say anything. That's the world. That's our society. Cheers, everyone. So, what do you think about the space race? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do share my videos, do comment down below, and I'll be replying to you. I think whoever comments, I do reply. Please subscribe and share my channel so that I can grow more. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.